Women's volleyball team. Your dedication and support of your team don't go unnoticed. Thank you for your representation of your team Puget staff. Leading things off for your lovers is number 1, Akira Anderson. She has been in children's high school. Akira has appeared in 93 matches and has an impressive 137 service aces in her career. favorite memory of the locker is taking this season one day at a time, enjoying every moment that she has had with teammates and coaches. Her advice to the underclassmen is to embrace the difficult moments through the sport, academics, and life. They are fleeting and often the most important lessons learned. Joining me here this evening is her mom, Casey, her dad, Gary, her grandpa, Bert, grandma, Cindy, and brothers, Brody and Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate senior Our next senior honoree is number 2, Hadley Haslett, from St. Francis High School in San Jose, California. Hadley has appeared in 22 matches and been an All-Northwest Conference Scholar Athlete 3 years in a row. After graduating with a degree in politics and government, Hadley planned on pursuing graduate school in national security or counterterrorism. She is most proud of the body of work that she's been able to produce for her political science courses and the nominations that she has received from that work. Her advice to another athlete is to read Federalist number 10. With her mom, Laura, and her stepdad, Chuck, Dan is here to senior honoree, Hadley Haslett. Our next senior honoree is number 4, Eric Bacon. After graduating with a degree in chemistry, Erin is still figuring out the vibes, but is hoping to be able to use his chemistry degree in the workforce. Her favorite memory as a locker was being able to travel back home in front of her family and friends one last time, as well as playing with Maddie on her first collegiate volleyball match after being injured for 2 years. Her advice to the underclassmen: don't forget that you were once a little girl who dreamed of playing volleyball in college. So don't stop being proud of how far you've come and what you accomplished. Joining her is her mom, Jennifer, your dad, Sean, her brother, Keith, and Puget, the senior honoree, Our next senior honoree is number 6, Tina Farley. After graduating with a degree in business and communications, Tina is still figuring out her plans after graduation. But she does know, if you are hiring, let her know. She's most proud of being Whitman in Spokane and ending their 2-year home ministry. Her advice to the underclassmen: don't play hard. With her dad, George, and don't be hard on us and give it out to seniors. I'm
so confused. So, this is how I'm hoping that something goes runs on the game first. We're not in a wondering situation to try to win that with
Yeah, that's a graduating with a degree in psychology, Jordan planned on attending college graduate school for criminal justice in New York. She's most proud of being able to graduate a semester early, and her favorite memory is watching Coach B breakdance nationally her freshman year. Her advice to the underclassmen is to keep pushing through the tough times, because the reward for hard work and dedication is worth the struggle. Joining her is her mom, Laura, her dad, Chris, and her grandmother, Grandma Sue. Fans, let's celebrate senior Jordan Warner. Next up is number 18, Gianna Graham. Gianna has appeared in 32 matches and recorded 51 assists for the Lions. After graduating with a degree in psychology, Gianna plans on going to grad school to get a master's in education and counseling. Her favorite memory was being a conference champion freshman year and getting to put the 2022 on the volleyball banner. Her advice to the underclassmen is to never take things for granted. It all goes by so fast. Joining her are her mom, Kate, her dad, Mario, her brother, Cole, and best friend, Alyssa. And let's hear it for senior honoree, Gianna. Last but truly not least is number 37, Skya Hager. Originally from High School in Minnesota, Skya has appeared in 24 matches and has a career hitting percentage of .293. After graduating with a degree in gender and queer studies, Skya plans on pursuing a master's in counseling. She's most proud of being able to cover what was supposed to be a career-pending industry and be able to transfer to Puget Sound, which she's done for both on and off the court. Her advice to every classroom that your 4 years go by way too fast, so make the most of every moment you have on the floor. With a Mom Leah, grandmother Karen, and girlfriend Kiki, then let's hear it for senior honoree, Skylar Baker. Then let's hear it one more time. One more round of applause for our wonderful seniors. We thank them for being great captains, teammates, and the entire well-held program. Congratulations, ladies. Marlian. Freshman number 3, Lyndon Steeron. Sophomore number 5, Kendall Husky. Sophomore number 8, Haley Cruz. Freshman number 10, Lexi Uchiba. Sophomore number 12, Nadia Shepard. Junior number 13, Sophie Rizoli. Junior number 14, Lola Volk. Junior number 15, Bella Vickers. Sophomore number 16, Karen Flaherty. Sophomore number 20, Sam Dowling. And sophomore number 21, Aaliyah Ferraro. Now fans, let's meet the starters for Whitman College Blues. Senior number 4, outside hitter, Jamie Bartok. Freshman center number 6, Moana Massey. Senior middle blocker number 7, Lily Thompson. Freshman outside hitter number 9, Sammy Holmer. Sophomore outside hitter, freshman outside hitter number 11, Addie Belt. Sophomore outside hitter number 17, Marina Yoshida. And freshman middle blocker number 22, Kendall Herman. Ladies and gentlemen, the starters for Whitman College. The head coach for Whitman College is Matt Hill. Assistant coaches on the bench are assistant coaches Wayne Gildine and Sidney London. Now, fans, let's meet your University of Puget Sound Loggers. First reserves for your Loggers. Senior number 2, Hadley Hasselbeck. Junior number 3, Vivian Garcia. Senior number 6, Chamberlain Farley. Fifth year senior number 8, Mackenzie Lee. Junior number 9, Lauren Lee. Senior number 10, Jordan Warner. Freshman number 13, Melissa Davis. Junior number 14, Michaela Peck. Sophomore number 15, Melanie Lafever. Junior number 16, Alexis Higgins. Junior number 17, Nicolette Radamina. Senior number 18, Gianna Friendly. Sophomore number 19, Larry Lundgren. Sophomore number 21, Meredith Coleman. Junior number 23, Mia Fedota. Junior number 24, Patty Milligas. And senior number 37, Skya Faber. Now fans, let me the starters for your Loggers. Senior defensive specialist number 1, Akira Anderson. Senior outside hitter number 4, Ben Fagan. Junior libero number 5, Samantha Keatley. Junior center number 11, Randy Rush. Junior right side hitter number 12, Amelia Reed. Freshman middle blocker number 20, Ursula Harrington. And sophomore middle blocker number 25, Maddie Badger. Ladies and gentlemen, the starters for your Loggers. Head coach for the University of Puget Sound Loggers is Mark Massey. He's joined on the bench by assistant coach Pizza, Katie Crawford, Mandy Flores Kennedy, Megan Seifert, and Sarah Johnson. Our officials for tonight's match. Our first referee is Johnny Jones. Our second referee is Steve Gurley. Our line coaches are Peter Thomas and Anita Sellers. And our scorekeeper is Isabel Obihoff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to...
Oh yeah, it's time for some senior night action here in Tacoma. The Loggers are looking to close out the regular season on a positive note. Northwest Conference Volleyball on the menu tonight as University of Puget Sound hosts the visiting Whitman College Blues from Walla Walla, Washington. The home Loggers 17-7 overall this season, 13-2 in Northwest Conference play, while the visiting Blues 10-12 overall, 9-6 in Northwest Conference play. Blues coming off a sweep last night at Pacific Lutheran University. Lutz took down the Blues 3-0 in that one. Meanwhile, tough loss here last night at home for the Loggers against visiting Whitworth. 3-1 loss in that affair to the Pirates. UPS looking to bounce back tonight, looking to get the season sweep over Whitman at the same time, and should be a good contest here. This is the regular season finale for both teams in the Northwest Conference. Loggers with that 13-2 record, same record as Whitworth, but they're behind the Pirates in the tiebreaker, so they're in second place. The Blues at 9-6, currently residing in fifth place. Coming to you live from Tacoma, Washington, the campus of the University of Puget Sound and Memorial Fieldhouse. My name's John Grobens. Happy to be on the call. Some scenarios last night were discussed as far as who could be the #1 seed, the regular season champs in the Northwest Conference. And they've been firmed up this evening. Right now, the Loggers need to win tonight versus Whitman, and they need their rival Pacific Lutheran University to beat Whitworth tonight as well. If both of those scenarios hold up, the Loggers will host the Northwest Conference playoffs as the #1 seed next Friday and Saturday. If the Lutes beat the Pirates tonight, Loggers win the conference. If Whitworth beats PLU, Whitworth will host. Of course, you got to take care of business here versus Whitman. First and foremost, Loggers with the first serve. The first point goes to the Whitman Blues. Whitman coached by Matt Helm in his 14th season. UPS coached by Mark Massey in his 30th season. At service, Sammy Homer, freshman outside hitter. Quickly delivering the blow, Aaron Fagan for UPS. It is senior night here at the Fieldhouse. 8 seniors being honored prior to the first serve. Aaron Fagan, one of those, 5'10" senior from Westwood High School in Austin, Texas. Amelia Reed serves for UPS, coming from the outside down the line. It's good. Credit Arena Gushina, 5'10" sophomore outside hitter with the point. Senior libero Jamie Bartok will serve. Randy Rush sets, Maddie Badger spikes. It's deflected. Some early R&R rush to Badger. That is a featured duo here in the Northwest Conference. Setter Randy Rush, just a junior. Middle hitter Maddie Badger, just a sophomore. Coming in hot and scoring from the middle. That's Lily Thompson. Excuse me, that went wide left. Tough angle here, court side on that one. Aaron Fagan will serve. Lily Thompson on the attack air. Great serve by Fagan. Maddie Badger can't control that one. Side out back to the Blues. At service, Addie Belt, 5'10" freshman outside hitter from Boise, Idaho. Rush sets. Here comes Mackenzie Leaf. Amelia Reed with the dig. Rush with the set. Badger shoves it across. Back to Randy Rush. Here comes Mackenzie Leaf on the attack. Gets some net love and a point for the Loggers. UPS in their home maroon uniforms, the white numbers. Visiting Blues in the navy blue jerseys. White numbers. Light blue collars. Badger's serve is in. It's an ace for Badger. Delayed reaction. Loggers will take it. The second ace of the season for Badger. First team as a freshman in the Northwest Conference, as well as NWC Rookie of the Year a season ago. Putting an MVP caliber campaign together as a sophomore is Badger. Rush with the bump set. Mackenzie Leaf on the attack. Good job by Fagan to keep it alive. Now Leaf gets it across. Rush sets in the middle for Ursula Harrington. Nice defense by Homer in the middle. Thompson, and she pays it off this time. Feels it from her teammates. Sammy Homer, 5'9" freshman from Linwood High School. Loggers lead 5-4 here in the first set. At service, Arena Gashina. Attacking is Mackenzie Leaf. Tools it off the Blues from the outside. Mackenzie Leaf, fifth-year senior outside hitter from Mountainside High School in Beaverton, Oregon. Number 8 for the Loggers. All kinds of air assaults coming from Mackenzie Leaf this season and throughout her Loggers playing career. Randy Rush will serve, the junior setter. That's an ace for Rush. 17th eighth of the season for the sensational setter, Randy Rush. 6th in the nation, averaging 10.46 assists per set, is number 11. Loggers lead 7-4. Good dig from Keatley. Now from behind the attack line, it's Leaf. Blues got to get it over. Mackenzie making it happen. Good run going here for Puget Sound. And John Grobin's calling it live courtside. Senior night here at Memorial Fieldhouse. Leaf on the one-timer with the crunch. Timeout Whitman. Loggers 9, Blues 4. Yeah, senior night here, Memorial Fieldhouse. Well decorated in honor of 8 seniors on this roster. Parents in attendance to honor their senior representatives. Pictures before the contest. Family and these seniors: Akira Anderson, Hadley Hasselden, Aaron Fagan, Chamberlain Farley, Mackenzie Leaf, Jordan Warner, Gianna Friendy, Skya Favor. 4 of them have junior eligibility: Hasselden, Farley, Warner, and Favor could all opt to return next season. It's not yet determined their status going into 2026 as far as being on the volleyball roster goes, but they were honored tonight regardless. Cool ceremony, good job by legendary public address announcer Larry Beck to run down all the accolades of these 8 seniors. Randy Rush will serve out of the timeout. Down the middle was Thompson, denied by Harrington and Leaf. Rush sets for Harrington, the freshman with some reach. Now the 5th-year senior with the punch shot. It goes long, side out back to the Blues. Number 20, Ursula Harrington, highly touted freshman middle hitter, 6'2" from Corbett High School in Troutdale, Oregon. Randy Rush to Ursula Harrington. That one sails long. Good to see her get some extra experience here tonight. Mark Massey and the Loggers coaching staff very high on Ursula as far as her outlet goes here in the Loggers volleyball program. 208 hit percentage for Harrington as a frosh. At service for the Blues, Taryn Flaherty. Rush sets, backside to Leaf. Getting it across is Homer. Now Leaf pushes it off the Blues. Massey and Herman can't stop it. Side out back to UPS. Senior defensive specialist Akira Anderson will serve for Puget Sound. 5'6" spark plug dynamo from Chimacum High School in Port Ludlow. Absolutely brings the energy to this Loggers roster, does Akira Anderson. A lot of fun to watch. Second serve goes long from Anderson. Back to serve for Whitman. Kendall Koski, 5'5" sophomore defensive specialist from Raymond, Washington. Behind the attack line, it's Mackenzie Leaf. She's been busy tonight. Harrington at the net. Deflects. Point for the Blues nonetheless. Massey will serve. Rush sets Harrington. Another tip job over the net. She definitely got the reach. Extending is Harrington. Good hand-eye coordination from the Frosch. Deft touch as well from Ursula. You can tell the chemistry between Rush and Harrington is not quite as in sync as it is with some of the upperclassmen, or sophomore Maddie Badger for that matter. They'll get there. Harrington just needs the reps. At service is the libero, Samantha Keatley. Rush sets, Badger attacks. Well dug by Bartok. Now Leith on the attack from the outside. It's kept alive with the southpaw spike. Addie Belt denied at the net and side out to the Loggers. Number 25, Maddie Badger. Number 11, Randy Rush. Players to watch for the Loggers, both nationally ranked. Rush sets, Badger attacks, Blues receive. From the right side with the left hand. That was Massey. Aaron Fagan attacks and delivers. 14-8 UPS here in the opening set on senior night. Junior libero Samantha Keatley still serves. Misfiring is Addie Belt. Another timeout on the floor for Coach Matt Helm in his 14th season. Assisted by Gwen Dildine, Anna Doyle, Jocelyn Ah. Coach Mark Massey assisted by Vedyar Chup, Jamie Crawford, Mandy Flores Handley, Megan Seifert, and Sarah Johnson. Talking to Coach Mark Massey about his senior class during the week. And yeah, it's been a solid group. Certainly some hills to climb, as a handful of these players have had injuries throughout their college careers, but they've been resilient, competitive group. Group that in 2022 won the Northwest Conference as underclassmen. And I'll try to touch on what Coach Massey had to say about these seniors as the game, or tonight's match, rolls along. Out of the timeout, it's still junior libero Samantha Keatley at service. Leads the Loggers with 348 digs this season. Does Keatley also has 24 aces to her name. Side out back to the Blues. Once again, it's the southpaw Addie Belt doing work at service for Whitman. Sammy Homer, freshman outside hitter. Well read by the Loggers, Akira Anderson and Samantha Keatley. Service error, just barely long. Side out back to UPS, senior Gianna Friendy in to serve. Gianna, 5'6" senior setter from Sherwood High School, Sherwood, Oregon. Tip shot at the net, goes wide right from Kendall Herman. A lot of sophomores and freshmen in this Whitman rotation. Wide right on the serve by Friendy. 17-10 Loggers here in the opening set. John Grobin's on the call court side. Loggers coming off a heartbreaking loss last night versus Whitworth. Now the Pirates looking to repeat. They can beat PLU tonight in Parkland. Maddie Badger coming around the right side, bringing the smoke. Teamwork with Gianna Friendy pays off. Aaron Fagan will serve for Puget Sound. Badger, good defense at the net. Friendy sets for Leaf. Now Keatley, the bump set, backside to Leaf. Attacking from the outside, deflects off the Loggers, count it. Sophomore outside hitter, Irina Gushina with the point. Now freshman Addie Belt will serve. Friendy sets in the middle. Badger attacks, unfriendly from Maddie. That was fierce. Junior outside hitter Lauren Lee, service specialist in for UPS. 19-11 advantage for the Loggers. Another delayed reaction here on a ace from UPS. We only had 2 aces last night versus Whitworth. These two teams met October 10th in Walla Walla. Loggers won that one 3-1. From way deep on the service, Lauren Lee gets it over. Friendy sets, Harrington attacks. Count it. Good to see Ursula in action. She's got all kinds of talent, but there's all kinds of talent in front of her on the roster. Freshman's got to pay her dues. Lauren Lee misfires on that service attempt. You'll certainly be hearing a lot of Ursula Harrington's name as her career unfolds here in Tacoma. Nice job by the Blues that whole possession. Moana Massey, 5'7" freshman setter with the point, still serving Irina Gushina. That was a fabulous serve previously. This one goes wide left, side out back to the Loggers. Good series on the court from Gianna Frendi as she takes a rest in the rotation. Randy Rush will serve. On the attack from the right side, Thompson denied. Keatley keeps it alive. Rush sets. Here comes Leaf. Flex off the Blues. Loggers sniffing the first set victory here. 23-13 advantage. From the outside on the attack, returning the favor, Sammy Homer. Taryn Flaherty, sophomore setter from Lake Washington High School in Kirkland, now serving for the Blues. Rush sets, here comes Harrington. That's the rhythm you're looking for. Good timing on that attack. Caught that one at the apex, delivered the kill. Kira Henderson will serve for Puget Sound. Knuckles over the tape. Couple line drives from the Loggers. Could not get that one elevated. Side out, right back to the Blues. 24-15, clinging to this first set. Trying to hang around are the Whitman College Blues. Massey will serve. Rush sets, here comes Fagan. Well played at the net. Addie Belt with the block assist. 5'10" freshman, 6th in the conference, averaging 2.93 kills per set. Also 7th in the conference, averaging 3.28 points per set. That's number 11, Addie Belt for Whitman. Fagan on the attack. Well played by Herman. Again, Herman gets a hand on it this time. Wipes off her. And there's the first set. Loggers 25, Blues 16. Take a quick break, come back for the second set. After the first set, Loggers looking back to their dominant selves here on senior night. 25-16 opening set goes to UPS. John Groban's courtside here in Tacoma. 8 seniors being honored. And yeah, talk a little bit about them while we can here before the match ends. But first is Hadley Hasselden. These are in the words of head coach Mark Massey. She's really overcame some injuries. Surgery slowed her down early in her career, but she's one of the premier blockers on this team, and she's been a factor all season, especially come on the second half of conference season. That's Hadley Hasselden, 5'11", middle hitter, number 2 from St. Francis High School in San Jose, California. Also talked a little bit about Skya Favor, the 6'2" senior from Hopkins High School in Plymouth, Minnesota. Senior, academically a junior as far as eligibility goes, but her future here next season's to be determined. Progress interrupted by injuries this season, but she brings unique rhythm and exceptional vision at the net, in the words of Coach Mark Massey. And yeah, you've been able to tell the Loggers have missed her presence while she was out most of the conference season due to injury. They're happy to have her back right now. That's number 37, Skya Favor. Both her and Hasselden with options to return next season should their eligibility pan out. Getting ready for set number 2 here in Tacoma. We'll talk about the rest of the senior class as the match unfolds in that first set. Loggers with a .314 hitting percentage, 14 kills, led by the 6 from Mackenzie Leaf, the 121 hitting percentage for Whitman, led by the 4 kills from Sammy Homer. Team had 9 kills. Quickly, Maddie Badger tacking another one on. 4 kills on the evening for Badger. Loggers led by the 9 assists from Randy Rush, 3 from Gianna Friendy, 7 assists from Moana Massey leads the Blues. She sets right there. Getting into cross was Addie Belt. Now Badger down the middle. Randy Rush, Maddie Badger, look out below. Five kills for Badger. 500 hit percentage in the opening set, already pumping that number up here in set number 2. Fagan, the cross court attack from the outside, it scores. Yes, off to a hot start here in set number 3. They lead 3-0. John Grobin's calling it live courtside in Tacoma. Regular season finale in the Northwest Conference for the 2025 campaign for both these squads. Badger tip shot in the middle. Now from the outside, Rush denies Homer. From behind the attack line, Badger with a solo mission denies Gushina. Badger feeling herself right now. Loggers feeling good as a team. 397 hit percentage this season for Maddie Badger, 7th nationally in that rank. That one's blocked out of bounds, side out back to the Blues. 5'9" freshman Sammy Homer will serve. 7th in the conference in aces. Attack from Aaron Fagan denied. They go right back to her with the left hand into the arms of first referee Johnny Jones. Yeah, 30 total aces on the season for Homer. 24 of those coming in conference, which ranks 7th in the NWC. Digs that one out. Go to the outside. Long on the attack from Gushina. Now, I'm wrong yet again. Coach Mark Massey bewildered as well. We both thought that was out. Referees said it was deflected, I suppose. score it for the Blues. Back to serve for Whitman after some discussion here. Sammy Homer will serve. A couple more seniors, in the words of Coach Mark Massey. We've got Akira Anderson. He calls her the dynamic force. I call her the dynamo and the spark plug. 5'6", senior defensive specialist from Chimacum High School in Port Ludlow, Washington. That's number 1, Akira Anderson. He said, yeah, as far as recruiting goes, she was a remarkable find for me. I thought she had the talent, but she was at such a small school. She had to prove me right, and she did. She plays the middle, she plays libero, she plays defensive specialist, but she's also a hitter when need be. The role she had in high school and club team. As Blues record a point right there, but yeah, averages about 2.8 kills per set, and one of the top defensive specialists in the NWC. That's number 1, Akira Anderson. On the attack is Fagan. Well received by the Blues. Now from the outside with the left hand, it's Belt. Once again, Loggers deny at the net. Badger with the swoop. Standing one-hand swoop with the right arm. Standing windmill, scores it for the Loggers. Now they might have called her for the violation. Looked good in real time. Yeah, I'll certainly sign on for what Coach Massey says about Akira Anderson. And we saw glimpses of her playing the net in a few matches this season, and she's certainly more than a defensive specialist. She gets up, she elevates at the net, great timing on the attack game as well. Another senior in this Loggers roster being honored tonight. 5'10", outside hitter, number 4, Aaron Fagan from Westwood High School in Austin, Texas. And of Aaron Fagan, Coach Massey says she stepped up in a huge way, especially in her senior year. She's been a monster. She brings energy to the gym every day. She's one of the top 5 hitters in the NWC, one of the top 2 servers, and best way Coach Massey could describe Aaron Fagan, he said she's the glue to our squad here in 2025. Out of the timeout, Blues lead the Loggers here 5-4 in set number 2 on senior night. That one deflects in for the point, and it's Aaron Fagan right on cue. Four kills for Fagan tonight. Fourth in the conference, averaging 3.81 points per set, and 5th, averaging 3.08 kills per set for Fagan. Loggers surge back in front 6-5. Fagan will serve deep behind the end line. From behind the attack line, it's Gushina. Now Rush sets right side. Badger tips it over. Keatley keeps that one alive. Rush sets for Mackenzie Leaf. Good rally going here. From way behind the attack line, that was Homer getting it over. Back to Leaf. It's a Mac attack for number 8. Perfect set from Randy Rush as well. Rush now 12 assists. Leaf 6 kills. And right back with the point for the Blues. 5'10" sophomore from Woodinville, Washington. Outside hitter, Irina Kushina, number 17. Libero Jamie Bartok will serve. The only senior listed on this roster is Bartok. Badger on the prowl. She'll go back to serve after crushing that one. Now 6 kills for Badger. 273 hitting percentage tonight. And an ace, by the way. That one sails way long. Side out back to the Blues. Loggers took the first set 25-16. In to serve for Whitman. Haley Pruce, 5'4" sophomore setter from Kamehameha Schools in Maui. Mackenzie Leaf shoves that one across. The Blues dig it out of there. Getting it across is Bartok. Mia Fedota keeps it alive for the Loggers. Finally settling the point is number 7, Lily Thompson. Thompson's second kill of the evening. Known for her blocking skills. Here comes Mia Fedota. And there it is. Thompson and Ray Zumley. Good defense above the tape. Still serving. This is the sophomore setter, Cruz. Side out back to the Loggers. Tied at 9 here in set number 2. Randy Rush will serve for Puget Sound. 4 aces tonight for the Loggers. 1 for Rush. Good shot right there. Sophie Brezumley. First kill of the night for Brezumley. Fedota attacking down the middle. It goes long. Blues in front 11-9 here in the second set. Good job by Keatley to dig that one out. Here comes Leaf from the right side. Blues get it across. Bump set from Keatley to Leaf. Sails that one long on the cross-court attack. 14th season head coach Matt Helm leads the Blues. 30th year head coach Mark Massey leads the Loggers. That serve way off the mark from Kushina. Kira Anderson now serving for UPS. Received by the Blues. They got to get it across with the left hand. It was Homer, Fedota, and Hazelton with the good defense. Point for the Loggers. Coach Helm and his squad not quite in agreement. The referee's call there, but Loggers cut it to a 1-point advantage. 12-11 here. Anderson still serving. From the right side, good attack. One more time, Brezumley. 5'9" junior outside hitter, number 13, hails from the Lakeside. Seattle, Washington. At service, Taryn Flaherty. Rush with the bump set. Here comes Fagan from the outside. The overpass on the return. Now Fedota on the attack. Nobody home. Mia spells backwards is aim. Fedota certainly had the directional locale dialed up for that last point. Side out back to UPS. Keatley will serve. One more time, Badger and Hazelden at the net. Caroms off them into the antenna, point for the Blues. Freshman setter Moana Massey will serve. That was from Missoula, Montana. Rush sets, Fagan attacks. Now the tip jam. Number 22, Kendall Herman. Little no look. Tip dunk at the net. Nice play from Herman. Her first kill tonight. Blues get it across. Rush sets, Badger delivers. Some more R&R for Maddie Badger. Number 11 setting her up. 12 assists now for Rush. 6 kills for Badger. From the right side is Herman. Friendly sets Fagan. Goes into the rafters, high up here in the field house. Blues do a good job to get that one back across. Badger down the middle. Getting it over is Homer. Might be a little off target with my recent data. Stats machine froze up on us here at the scorers table. Now 15 assists and 6 kills for Reed and Badger respectively. Side out back to the Blues, leading second set here 16-14 as they look to tie it up at a set apiece. Senior night in Tacoma, good turnout from the home crowd. A lot of families in town to support the Loggers. 8 seniors on this roster for 30th year head coach Mark Massey. His players love him. He is a legend. From the outside, the attack goes wide from Gushina. Side out back to UPS. Aaron Fagan will serve for Puget Sound. Leads the team. Does Fagan. 38 aces on the season. 28 of those in conference play. Keatley with the bump set. Leaf with the attack. Badger, the one-timer. Net violation on 25. She does not agree, neither does Mark Massey. Staring at the second referee, Steve Gernon. This head coach, Mark Massey. Side out goes back to the Blues regardless. Matt Helm, Blues coach, stands with hands on hips. Waiting to serve. Senior libero, Jamie Bartok. Cedro Woolley High School in Clear Lake, Washington. Friendly sets. Badger blasts. Nice back set to the right side with the left hand. Addie pelts that one. Those southpaws coming from the right side always give you a different look with the attack. Addie Belt best attackers in the conference. Just 2 kills tonight. 19-16 advantage for the Blues. That serve goes into the net from Preuss. Side out back to the Loggers. Randy Rush back in the rotation. She will serve. 15 assists, 1 ace, and 3 digs for the junior setter. Another ace, second ace of the contest for Rush. Now 18 aces on the season. Timeout on the floor. An all-around player is Randy Rush. Known for her setting. She can do it all. If Maddie Badger is indeed the MVP of the Northwest Conference of this Loggers squad, there's a fair argument that Randy Rush is the most important player. She really gets everyone involved. Kind of think of her as the mama bird in the nest, feeding all her chicks, keeping everybody rationed out, keeping them all healthy and happy. It's Randy Rush. 19-18 advantage here for the Blues. Set number 2, Loggers took the opening set 25-16. John Grobin's calling it live from Tacoma. Both Randy Rush and Maddie Badger have improved immensely from 2024's campaign as well. And they were solid a season ago, but really made some strides in their junior and sophomore seasons here, respectively. Rush sets, Leaf attacks. Blues can't keep it alive. Lethal weapon, 8 on the kill. 8th kill of the contest for Mackenzie Leaf. Rush looking for her 3rd ace. It's in there. Yeah, as a sophomore, she was 3rd in the conference, averaging 7.36 assists per set was Rush, and now as a senior, 6th in the nation and 1st in the conference, averaging 10.46 assists per set. Mia Fedoto with another quick point for Puget Sound. Loggers surging in front here in set number 2, 21-19 advantage. We'll talk about some of Maddie Badger's improvements statistically from freshman to sophomore season when we get a chance. Another one for Rush. 4 aces for the junior from New Braunfels High School in Texas. Yeah, as a freshman when she was West Region Freshman of the Year, Northwest Conference Freshman of the Year, and first team performer in the NWC. Maddie Badger was 2nd in the Northwest Conference at 3.79 points per set. Or excuse me. That's a few weeks ago, that was her number. Right now she's averaging 4.76 points per set, which is number 1 in the Northwest Conference. But her hitting percentage skyrocketed here in her sophomore season. 418 in Northwest Conference play, 397 for the season. As a freshman, that was 318 hitting percentage for Maddie Badger, which was also number 1 in the conference. Really improved as an attack specialist in her sophomore campaign. Currently number 1 in the Northwest Conference with 418 hitting percentage, averaging .98 blocks per set. 4.76 points per set and 4.06 kills per set. All three of those also number 1 in the NWC for number 25, Maddie Badger. He takes a rest right now, but Randy Rush will not let the Blues rest with these serves. 5 aces for number 11. Junior in the zone. From the right side, finally the Blues get the side out. Good position, good play, and Lily Thompson pays it off. Out service, Arena Kushina. From the right side on the attack, Rush digs it. For the attack from Brazumley. And the Blues score the point. That is Brazumley. Kushina will serve. Leaf pushes it across. Backside set. Another point as Brazumley wipes it off. A couple maroon uniforms. 23-22. Blues trailing here in the second set, looking to tie it up at a set apiece. This time returned by Leaf and an ace. Tied at 23. Good job by Matt Helms, Whitman College Blues, to respond to the Loggers' run. Another senior got to talk about here for this Loggers roster. Number 6, 5'7", right side hitter from Hyde Park High School in Austin, Texas. That's Chamberlain Fairley, another player that Coach Massey says dealt with some injuries, specifically to her shoulder. But his biggest brag on Chamberlain Farley is that she's the one player that can take on Maddie Badger consistently in practice. And yeah, Farley just 5'7", Badger 6'3". That's saying something. Injuries have slowed her career down, but she's still a key part of this team. Chamberlain Farley has a chance to come back next year should the eligibility pan out, should she choose to remain a Logger. Tied at 23 here in set number 2, senior night. Memorial Fieldhouse, campus of the University of Puget Sound. John Groban sitting courtside. Good action here between the visiting Whitman College Blues from Walla Walla and the home University of Puget Sound Loggers right here in Grit City, USA, Tacoma, Washington. Rush sets, Fedota attacks. Bruce on the over bump. Now between Fedota and Hasselton. There it is. Huge point for the Blues. Sammy Homer connects. Blues looking for this set victory here. Hasselton to the middle. Rush gets it across. Now on the attack, scoring it and taking the set. The smackdown from Lily Thompson. Blues tie it up at a set apiece. 25-16 in the first set for the home Loggers. 25-23 in the second set for the visiting Blues. Good action going here in Tacoma. Credit the Blues for not backing down. Take a break, come back for the third set. Okay, we are back here. It's tied a set apiece after the Blues rally to take set number 2, 25-23. And a quick update coming to you from Parkland, Puyallup, campus of Pacific Lutheran University, where the Loggers are rooting for the Lutes, or looting for the Roots, depending how you phrase it. PLU takes the first set 25-15. Whitworth takes the second set 25-23. Currently in set number 3, PLU 9, Whitworth 8. Do my best to keep you updated, but yeah, Lutes win that one. Loggers win this one. UPS hosts the Northwest Conference playoffs next Friday and Saturday right here from Memorial Fieldhouse. Do our best to keep you informed of that. Quickly, the rundown of some team stats here through 2 sets. Loggers 25 kills, Blues 23. UPS a 208 hitting percentage, Whitman 194, each team with 23 assists. UPS 35 digs, Whitman 33 digs, and the Blues 3-2 advantage in the block category. UPS, big stat right now, 8 service aces, just 1 for the Blues. And yeah, Puget Sounds, Randy Rush, officially listed with 5 aces tonight, 17 assists, 4 digs for the junior, soon to be first team setter in the NWC. I might have said she had 6 aces. Officially listed with 5. Loggers get 8 kills and a 333 hitting percentage from Maddie Badger, 9 kills and a 259 percentage from Mackenzie Leaf, 5 kills and a 176 percentage from Aaron Fagan, 7 digs from Keatley, 6 from Amelia Reed, and 4 from Randy Rush, 7 digs from Akira Anderson. For the Blues, 6 kills from Homer, a 235 hitting percentage for number 9, 5 kills from Bray Zumley. Coming on strong there in the second set was Sophie. She's got a 714 hit percentage tonight, and 4 kills from Gushina. Just an 056 hit percentage. 13 assists from Massey, 8 digs from Gushina. Just 1 ace also credited to Arena Gushina for Whitman. Senior night here in Tacoma, getting ready for set number 3. Eight seniors on this UPS roster. We've talked about 5 of them. In the words of Coach Mark Massey, we'll try to hit on the remaining 3, Mackenzie Leaf, Jordan Warner, and Gianna Friendy, as the match unfolds here. Mark Massey in his 30th season, looking for his 3rd NWC title. Loggers won it in 2000 and 2022 under his watch. 3-time Coach of the Year, 2000, 2005, 2022. 4 national quarterfinals, 9 NCAA tournament appearances. Looking for a 10th tournament appearance this season. He's a scientist, he's an academic, he's a volleyball coach, and he's a UPS legend. 30th year, man in charge. This Logger volleyball program, Mark Massey. 14th year head coach Matt Helm leads the Blues. Loggers will be on the right side of the net for set number 3. Farley making her debut here on senior night, hearing it from the crowd, getting a quick huddle with her teammates. 4 seniors, actually 6 seniors on the floor right now for Puget Sound. Blues on the left side of the net in their navy blue uniforms. Kira Anderson will serve for the home Loggers. An ace from Akira. Out the gate here in set number 3. 25th ace of the season number 1. That one just long. Yeah. Favor, Hasselden, Friendy, Fagan, Farley, Anderson, 6 seniors on court right now for the Loggers. Farley to libero. Friendy with some English and a nifty shot. I'm not sure she was planning to get that one over. She was just trying to keep it elevated. Blues pay it off at the point. One more time is Kashina on the attack. Her 5th kill tonight. Farley can't keep that one alive. Blues record the ace. Sammy Homer. 2nd ace tonight for Whitman. Friendy with the bump set. Fagan on the attack from the outside. Count it for Aaron Fagan. 5th in the conference, averaging 3.08 kills per set. That's Aaron Fagan, number 4 for UPS. Farley will serve. Nice attack angle right there. Arena Gushina. Woodinville, Washington, 5'10", sophomore, number 17 at the service is number 4, the senior, Libero Bartok. Point for the Loggers. Maddie Badger quickly back into the rotation and connecting. Michaela Pick making an appearance for UPS, number 14. Junior outside hitter from Honolulu. Anderson with the dig. Jordan Warner also keeping it alive. Now on the attack from the right side. One more time, it's the southpaw, Addie Belt with the pelt. Haley Cruz will serve. (5-3) advantage for the Blues here in set number 3. We're tied at a set apiece. The regular season finale in NWC play. John Grobin's calling it live courtside. Side out to UPS. Good read that time by the Loggers defense. In to serve, Aaron Fagan. Good adjustment right there by Thompson. Here comes Mackenzie Leaf. Blues do a good job to get it across. Warner sets, Badger attacks. Might have been going long, Blues on the reception. Badger bumps it over. The dump play from Whitman. Loggers do a good job to respond. On the attack from the right side, Farley with the dig. That was for Zumley on the attack, and finally a point for the Blues. (6-4) advantage for Whitman. Loggers took the opening set 25-16. Blues answered in set number 2, 25-23. Kushina will serve. UPS won the first meeting October 10th, 3-1 in Walla Walla. Kayla Pick sighting there for UPS. Badger will serve. Loggers coming off a heartbreaker last night to the Whitworth Pirates. Favor in the middle. Good defense from Whitman. Now Skaya gets it across from the outside. That was Homer. Loggers can't corral. Point for Whitman. I credit Matt Helm and his Blues performers right now. Showing some resilience, some passion. Mackenzie Leaf from the left side. That out back to UPS. Gianna Friendy in to serve for Puget Sound. Some discussion here at the scorers table. Mackenzie Leaf, the fifth-year senior from Beaverton, Oregon, 5'11" outside hitter, honorable mention a season ago in the NWC. On a fine senior year. I believe she's now got exactly 200 kills for the season, 175 hit percentage, 2025 as well. Adds 44 digs and 215 points to her stat line here for these Loggers. That's number 8, Mackenzie Leaf. Gianna Friendy on the serve. From the right side, Farley digs it out, gets it over on the hustle play from Leaf, goes just wide. Credit the Loggers, Chamberlain, Farley, and Mackenzie Leaf for the effort. At to serve for the Blues, Moana Massey. Leaf receives, Friendy sets, Leaf attacks. Good reception from Whitman. The overpass on the dig from Farley. One more time, good hustle from UPS, but point for Whitman. Again, Loggers got to win here tonight. We got to have PLU beat Whitworth if they want that number 1 seed, that regular season crown in 2005 NWC volleyball play. Side out back to UPS and some emotion here at the field house. In to serve, Akira Anderson. Jump serve is a beauty, well received from Whitman. Farley keeps that one alive. Now Skaya favorable attack from number 37. Loggers needed that one. 9-8 advantage here in set number 3 for Whitman. We're tied at a set apiece. And an ace from Akira. Second Ace tonight for Anderson. Set from Friendy, attack from Fagan. One more time, Friendy, this time backside to Hasselden. She punches it across from the right side. In the middle, Favor defends. Herman back to Skaya. Off of Massey. Skaya Favor starting to find her groove here. 6'2" middle hitter from Plymouth, Minnesota. Another beautiful jump serve from Akira Anderson. Blues get it across. Friendy with the bump set. Here comes Fagan. Sails that one wide. Side out back to Whitman. Sammy Homer on the service. Hasselden on the attack. Anderson keeping it alive, but that's too many hits. Fagan and Favor collide. Gotta hope Aaron Fagan's okay. He's got hit in the chops. 11-10 advantage for Whitman. Still serving. 5'9" freshman. Number 9, Sammy Homer. And there's an ace for the Blues. Third ace of the match for Whitman. Friendy sets, Fagan attacks. Senior to senior, count it for UPS. Chamberlain Farley will serve from Hyde Park High School in Austin, Texas. Right side hitter and current libero is Farley. Another attack coming from the southpaw. Belt wipes that one off. A couple maroon jerseys. Whitman playing with some poise, playing with some passion, playing with pursuit here, trying to steal a victory from the highly favored Loggers. Friendy sets, Badger attacks. On the prowl one more time, number 25, Maddie Badger. Jordan Warner serves for UPS, 5'9" senior setter from Boulder, Colorado. Officials say that one's off the Loggers, point for Whitman. Back to serve, sophomore setter Haley Pruce. Fagan attacks. Deflects off Whitman. Much needed point for Puget Sound. Side out back to the Loggers. Fagan back to serve. Can't get it returned. An ace from Fagan. Tied at 14. Tied at 1 set apiece here in set number 3. Warner, Badger, good block in the middle by the Blues. From the right side, Michaela Pick pounds one home, making it happen above the tape. Both her and Mackenzie Leaf just spring-loaded on their attacks here for this Loggers squad. Little tip shot over the net coming from Thompson. Badger was waiting for it. Warner sets, Badger attacks. She got that look. Maddie Badger with the kill, timeout on the floor. Loggers 16, Blues 14 here in set number 3. Continuing on with our seniors, we got Mackenzie Leaf, number 8, 5'11", fifth-year senior outside hitter from Mountainside High School in Beaverton, Oregon. Talking to Coach Mark Massey about Mackenzie. Said injuries have disrupted her career as well, but going into her final 2 seasons here at UPS, he thought she could achieve another level as an attacker, and Coach Massey says Mackenzie has been exactly that. Squeaky, clean, easy for me to say, squeaky clean player. And he said she usually, according to his mathematics, gets about 26 balls coming her way a night and records less than 3 errors. So she's an efficient player, smart player, averages over 3 kills a contest, and he's the number 2 hitter in this power-packed offensive rotation. That's Mackenzie Leaf for your Loggers. 5th-year senior, having a nice campaign here in 2025, no doubt about that. Out of the timeout, Loggers record another quick point as the Blues can't figure it out in front of the net. Stats machine currently malfunctioning here courtside. I'll try to update you between sets with some numbers, some individual leaders as well. Good job by Farley right there. Fagan with the bump set. Badger bumps it across. Now from the right side with determination. One more time, Sophie Brazumley. Arena Gushina will serve. Loggers 17, Blues 15. From the right side, Michaela Pick. Good job by the Blues. Here comes Mackenzie Leaf from the outside. Coming up shallow on the return. Score it for Puget Sound. Maddie Badger will serve for the Loggers. Mark Massey giving some instruction to his net players here. Don't underestimate number 13, Sophie Brazumley, 5'9" junior from Seattle. Not the bounciest player on the court. Got great timing, good vision, good power. Farley can't receive that one. Credit the ace to Thompson. 18-17 now, Loggers lead the Blues. Warner sets, Favor tips over the net. Blues keep it alive. Warner this time, Mackenzie Leaf, left-handed fist bump across. sailing long on the attack that time. Side out back to the Loggers. Just missing was Sammy Homer. Into serve. Senior Gianna Friendy, also a team captain for these Loggers, is number 16, or excuse me, number 18. Quick point for Puget Sound, now 20-17, Loggers lead. Again, all seniors on court for Mark Massey. Nice serve from Gianna. Good hustle from Farley. The one-timer from Homer. Now Mackenzie Leaf pushes it across with two hands. Friendy sets, Faber fires, scores. Timeout Whitman, 21-17. Puget Sound pushes back in front, extending their lead to 4. Talk about our final two seniors here while we can. First, number 10, 5'9" senior setter, Jordan Warner from Superior, Colorado and Boulder High School. Shoulder injury set her back a little bit in her career. Very good setter though, in the words of head coach Mark Massey. Helps everyone in practice, top to bottom, coaches included. She knows exactly how to run this 5-around-1 offense, and she's a bonus player on defense, he says. She doesn't get enough credit as a defensive player. Jordan Warner, not just a setter, a defensive dynamo, and yeah, he calls her, nicknames her the Ninja, which I really like, Jordan Warner. Loggers senior setter. She also has a chance to come back junior eligibility-wise due to injuries. We shall see. I gotta start dropping the ninja calls out for Jordan Warner. That's my fault. Service error on Friendy, side out back to the Blues. They rallied in the second set. Came back to win that one 25-23 after the Loggers took the opening set 25-16. Can the Blues rally again here in set number 3? John Grobin's on the call here courtside on senior night in Tacoma. Blues and Loggers, Whitman and Puget Sound at service. Moana Massey. The set for Faber. Received well by Whitman. Now the block from Hasselden. 5'11", senior from San Jose. My mistake. Point stays on the side of Whitman. Thought it was side out back to UPS. Here comes Hasselden on the offensive attack instead. Mackenzie Leaf on the attack. Blues do a good job there. Nice job by Moana Massey getting on the hard court. Skya Faber. Skies and delivers. Does number 37. 22-19 now. Akira Anderson serves for Puget Sound. The all-senior rotation back on court for head coach Mark Massey, who stands with arms folded in front of the UPS bench, as does counterpart Matt Helm. Arms crossed in front of the Whitman Blues bench. Much needed point coming in the way of Addie Belt. Just a freshman. 7th in the conference in points per set, 6th in the NWC in kills per set. 22-20 advantage for the home Loggers here in set number 3. They go to the outside. Coming in hot was Gushina. Good defense from UPS. Favor, Friendy, Fagan. Triple Fs. Side out UPS. The 3 seniors right there showing their savvy. Showing their team chemistry, their connection. Maddie Badger, too easy. 24-20. Farley serves for the Loggers. Coming from that right side one more time. Keeping hope alive is Addie Belt. Back to serve will be Jamie Bartok. Again, Bartok, senior libero, 5'8", the only senior listed on this roster. Tip shot from Badger. Point number 25 goes to number 25, Maddie Badger. 25-21, Loggers take set number 3. Go up 2-1 here in the regular season finale. We'll take a break here on the broadcast. Come back for set number 4. Try to update you on what's going on for the Lutes as well. Stay tuned. Back here in Tacoma, senior night, campus of the University of Puget Sound. Loggers, Blues, UPS up 2-1 after Maddie Badger ends set number 3, 25-21 in favor of the Loggers. And yeah, mentioned our stats machine stuck in limbo, as is our update from PLU. Still haven't got farther than 9-8 advantage for the Lutes in set number 3. So once we get our tech difficulties back in real time, I'll try to give you more news from the PLU Whitworth game. Of course, Loggers rooting for the Lutes in that one. Sidearm network is controlling the stats for both this match and the Lutes. Right now having some technical difficulties with that, but update of your stats here after set number 3. 226 hitting percentage for the Lutes, or excuse me, for the Blues. 264 percentage for the home Loggers. 13 kills for Maddie Badger, 12 for Mackenzie Leaf. 17 assists for Randy Rush, 5 aces for the junior setter as well. And Gianna Friendy, 16 assists for the senior. 11 digs apiece from Anderson and Fagan. 7 from Keatley, 8 from Farley. Badger with a .423 hit percentage right now. Aaron Fagan adds 9 kills for the Loggers, 5 from Skya Faber for the Blues. 10 kills from Homer, 6 from Gushina, 7 from Brazumley. 21 assists from Massey. She'll begin the service here in set number 4. Blues on the right side of the net. 14 digs from Gushina also leads the way for Whitman. Loggers on the left side of the net in their maroon jerseys. Blues on the right side in their navy blue uniforms. From the right side on the attack was Belt. Now scoring it for the Loggers is Maddie Badger. 14 kills for Badger. Amelia Reed will serve. Belt on the attack. She is impressive. 9 kills for Belt. Homer serving. She's got 2 aces tonight, 4 for the Blues. Keatley can't keep that one alive. Now 3 aces for Sammy, or excuse me. Yes, Sammy Homer. .33 on the season to lead this Whitman squad. Fagan's attack. Is it tipped? No, it's long. John Grobin's calling it courtside. Good competition going here between second place Loggers and the 5th place Blues. Dropping that one in the donut was Aaron Fagan. Side out back to Puget Sound. 10 kills for the senior Aaron Fagan. .259 hit percentage here tonight. She serves for UPS as well. Side out right back to the Blues. Libero Bartok serves for Whitman. Quick 4-2 advantage here in set number 4. Here comes Badger on the right side. A massive blow from Maddie Badger. Incoming. Lauren Lee in to serve for Puget Sound. On the attack from the outside, that one's Gushina. Her 7th kill tonight. Whitman 5th in the Northwest Conference with a .162 hit percentage on the season, but .226 here tonight. Rush, back set right side to Skya Faber. Tools off a couple Blues. Side out to the Loggers. Randy Rush will serve for UPS. .17 assists, 5 aces for Randy Rush tonight. From the right side on the cross-court attack, it's long. That time Gushina off the mark. Getting it across is Brazumley. Now Leaf tools that one off the Blues for a point. Mackenzie Leaf, 13 kills and a .286 hit percentage. Fifth-year senior playing well. Loggers back in front, 6-5 here in set number 4. And another ace for Rush. Six for Rush, 12 for the Loggers. Outstanding service night here for UPS. Pick at the net. Great defense. Now she receives that one, keeping it alive. Here comes Mackenzie Leaf. Nothing the Blues can do there. They lost the angle. Loggers 8, Blues 5. UPS with a .264 hit percentage. That number's .239 on the season, which is number 1 in the Northwest Conference. Actually .258 during conference play. And .239 for the season is number 20 in the nation in Division III. Sheena serves, Loggers 8, Blues 6. Sky a favor, a little hook shot over the net. Now Michaela Pick in position, but can't keep it in play. Nice attack from the outside. One more time. Sammy Homer, 8th in the conference, averaging 3.24 points per set, is number 9 Homer. Just a freshman. Also a phenomenal server for this Blues squad. Kira Anderson in to serve. Loggers 9, Blues 7. UPS looking to close it out here, 3-1. Fingers crossed, the Lutes are taking care of the Pirates across town. Pacific Lutheran University tonight. Loggers long take the regular season crown. They need the Lutes to beat Whitworth. Point for Fagan and UPS. 10th kill tonight for Fagan. 10th point of the set for the Loggers. Samantha Keatley back in as libero in this rotation. Service error on Anderson. At service, Flaherty. Point for the Blues, hanging around one more time. Serve goes into the net from Taryn Flaherty. Sophomore from Lake Washington High School. Side out back to UPS. Junior libero Samantha Keatley now serving. .24 aces on the season, including 1 tonight for Keatley. Rush sets, Badger attacks. Great timing, great teamwork. Loggers 12, Blues 9. Rush 22 assists now, Badger 15 kills. Fagan gets it across. Nice job by the Blues there. Good effort by Michaela Pick, but the directional shot from Sophie Brazumley even better. Little change up there for 9th kill tonight. Moana Massey will serve. Rush sets, Badger down the lane in the left back corner, nobody home. That's what Coach Mark Massey wants to see, the recognition from his sophomore. Not just the power game, but the vision, the court awareness. And on top of that, the touch. Badger now 17 kills, Rush 24 assists. Here comes Belt. Nice job by Anderson to dig that one out. And Fagan pays it off. 11th kill tonight for Aaron Fagan. Great point right there for Puget Sound. And to serve Amelia Reed for the Loggers. Cross court set from Belt to Homer. Two outstanding freshmen right there. Number 11 Belt, number 9 Homer. 11th kill tonight for Homer. And another ace as well. Her 4th ace tonight. No. 34 aces on the season. 7th in the Northwest Conference in that category. On the right side is Belt. Wipes that one off Badger. Blues hanging around. Continue to stay in the fight. Loggers lead 2-1. 14th year head coach Matt Helm at the helm for Whitman. 30th year head coach Mark Massey patrols the sidelines for Puget Sound. Fagan strikes near the back right corner. It's long. We're tied at 14. Jump serve from Homer. Badger shoves it to the left side of the court. Nobody home for Whitman. Maddie Badger starting to dominate down the stretch. 18 kills and a .516 hit percentage. Top 10 in the nation on the season. 397 hit percentage. That one strikes long. She thought it was tipped, and it was. That number is 418 in Northwest Conference play. 16-14 advantage. Aaron Fagan at serve. An ace for Fagan. Second one tonight for Fagan. Timeout on the floor. Fagan, one of the top 2 servers in conference. Now 40 aces overall this season. Well, we got a minute. We got to talk about our 8th and final senior on this UPS roster. That's Gianna Friendy, number 18 for the Loggers, the 5'6" senior setter from Sherwood, Oregon. Having a great performance here tonight with 15 assists to go along with 3 digs. And yeah, talking to Coach Mark Massey about Gianna Friendy, he said she's essentially the team mom, team captain, and empathetic for all of our players. If any of them need a hug, they go to Gianna, defensive specialist and a setter. I think initially recruited as a defensive specialist, then transitioned to a setter 2 years ago. One of the service specialists as well. And yeah, just, you could hear it from this home crowd as well. Just a player that all the teammates respect and enjoy, and the fans as well. And yeah, Gianna Friendy came across the scores table earlier this season and made sure I was pronouncing her last name correctly. Another ace from Fagan, third one tonight. But she said to me, no, it's Friendy. It was written as friendly initially on our roster in 2025. And then her teammates behind her said, but you are friendly. And she kind of laughed that off. So Friendy, friendly, it all works. Gianna's a baller. Loggers 18, Blues 14 here in set number 4 as the Loggers look to close it out. Nice attack coming from the outside. Arena Gushina one more time. Now she's got 8 kills. Homer with a team high 12. Belt with 10. Grace Zumley with 9. 25 assists for Massey. 15 digs from Gushina. Those are your leaders for the Blues. On the attack, Maddie Badger. Not happening. Good defense from Whitman as they hang around. DPS at 270 hit percentage tonight. Blues above their season average, 232. Striking it well is Whitman. Keatley to Leith. Now the right side for Belt. Badger. Block assist. Not my mistake, that one went over the net. Tools off of Badger, 18-17. Mackenzie Leith from the outside. Inbounds. A Mac attack. Rush sets, Leith attacks. Blues keep it alive. Lauren Lee can't dig that one out. We're tied at 19. Coach Massey with some instructions on the sidelines for Maddie Badger. Back to serve for Whitman. Haley Cruz, sophomore setter from Maui. Fourth in the conference, averaging 5.49 assists per set. She's got 12 assists tonight. Leith on the attack. Homer can't dig it out of there. Puget Sound with the point. Randy Rush back to serve. She of the 6 aces and 28 assists, 5 digs here for the junior on senior night. Sails that one long. Blues still in this. At service, Arena Gushina. Mackenzie Leith from the right side. "16 kills for Mackenzie Leith, second on the team tonight behind the 19 of Maddie Badger. Leith with a 289 hit percentage, also has 4 digs in this one. Kira Anderson serves the Loggers ahead 21-19, looking to close it out 4-1. John Grobin's on the call here, courtside on senior night from campus at University of Puget Sound at Memorial Fieldhouse. Rush sets, favor spikes, Blues side out. Good defense in the middle coming from Lily Thompson. Also a senior, I missed that earlier. I was calling Jamie Bartok the only senior. Lily Thompson, 6-foot middle blocker from Everett High School. 8th in the conference at .59 blocks per set. She serves right now. Fagan, tip shot. Good effort from Homer, better shot from Fagan. 12 kills for Aaron Fagan now. Keatley on the serve. Michaela Pick on the pack, getting up for the one-timer. Apparently that was just wide, out of bounds for Michaela. Wow, I thought she delivered the goods right there. Blues stay alive at service. Massey setting is Rush, spiking is Badger, blocking is Whitman. Kendall Herman, 6'1" freshman from Mira Costa High School in Manhattan Beach, at your service. Staring down Maddie Badger in the middle, tied at 22 as the Blues look to force the 5th set. To the outside for Fagan, count it. 13 kills for Aaron Fagan. 15 digs as well for the senior. Amelia Reed into serve, Loggers 23, Blues 22. UPS leads 2-1. From the right side is Homer. Now Rush sets, Fagan spikes, Fagan kills. 33 assists for Randy Rush as she gives Aaron Fagan a little R&R on senior night. Loggers looking to close this one out. 24-22 advantage. Well, some bad news from across town. Whitworth outlasts PLU 3-1, meaning the Pirates will once again host Northwest Conference playoffs next Friday. Loggers coming up just shy across all the tiebreakers. Unfortunate news to deliver there, but a little more about sophomore sensation Maddie Badger before we conclude the broadcast here today. Mentioned she's 7th in the nation with a 397 hit percentage. 19 kills tonight. Give her 302 for the season. First in the conference in hit percentage, first in the conference in blocks per set, first in the conference in points per set, first in the conference in kills per set at 4.06. And I was asking Coach Massey if she's going to crack the record books. He said after her campaign here in 2025, he says, well, our 2000 team that went undefeated has a lot of those hitting and kill records, but she'll certainly be in the conversation once the season concludes. He does all the computations there, but yeah, no slouch. Sophomore sensation Maddie Badger could well be the NWC MVP here in 2025, averaging 4 kills per set, nearly 400 hit percentage on the season. That's closer to 420 in NWC play. Loggers 24-22, Blues staying alive behind Amanda Belt. Excuse me, Addie Belt. 24-23, Rush set, Badger spike, off the Blues, 25-23, Loggers victory. And one more time, Rush to Badger for the W, number 25, registering the 25th point in customary fashion and right on cue after pumping up her stat line here in the sophomore season. She finishes with 20 kills, 441 hit percentage, 1 ace and 2 digs. Does Maddie Badger. Ticked up to 457 hit percentage for the night. That'll do it here. Loggers 3-1. Same as they did earlier in this season in Whitman, taking down the Blues 3 sets to 1 on 2 different occasions here in 2025. Whitman will finish with a 10-13 record, 9-7 in conference. Loggers' regular season record concludes 18-7, 14-2 in Northwest Conference play. All-around team effort here by UPS on senior night. First, a look at your Whitman leaders. 12 kills for Homer, 12 for Belt, 2 standout freshmen. Kashina adds 8 kills. Brazumley, 9 kills. 500 hit percentage for Brazumley. 29 assists for Massey, 12 for Cruz, and team high 16 digs for Gushina, 4 aces for Homer as well. Keep an eye on that freshman, Sammy Homer, outside hitter, defensive specialist, and a service technician. Also, number 11, Addie Belt, another standout frosh for these Blues. Puget Sound individual leaders, 20 kills for Badger, that 457 hit percentage. 16 kills for fellow seniors, or for seniors Mackenzie Leaf and Aaron Fagan. 34 assists for Rush, 15 for the senior captain Friendy. 3 aces for Anderson, 3 for Fagan, 6 for Rush. And leading the category in digs, Fagan with 15, Anderson 13. Keatley 10, Farley 8. Also Amelia Reed with 8 digs. As far as the team stats are concerned, Loggers outscore the Blues 98-85. 61 kills to 49 in favor of Puget Sound, 264 to 240 hit percentage. Credit the Blues for their accuracy tonight on the attack. It's highly above their season average. Loggers tick above theirs as well. 57 assists for Puget Sound, 49 for Whitman. 14 service aces against just 6 for the Blues. Big advantage for the Loggers in that category tonight. And then 75 to 68 in digs. Blues 5 blocks, Loggers 3 blocks. Your final tallies here. Took a look at your top 4 teams in the conference. Some final standings here before we sign off. If I can find them in my notes, that would help. Whitworth with the win tonight moves to 14-2. Loggers also 14-2, but due to tiebreaker scenarios, Pirates will host in Spokane as the number 1 seed next weekend. Loggers will be the 2 seed at 14-2. PLU the 3 seed at 12-4. So the Loggers and Lutz will play for a 4th time this season. Once in the non-conference, twice in conference play. UPS took down the Lutz 2 out of 3 matches. They'll need 3 out of 4 to advance to the conference championship. And then Willamette should be your 4th seed. Assume they're going 10-6 after playing Pacific tonight. Whitman at 9-7 will be 5th place. Linfield, don't know their result. They're 6-9 in 6th place. George Fox 4-12, 7th place. Pacific likely 2-14. In 8th place, Lewis and Clark at the bottom. 0 for on the season. In 9th place. A lot of fun action here. Disappointing result last night when the Pirates took down the Loggers 3-1, essentially earned the regular season conference crown in that victory here in Tacoma. Does Whitworth. The Loggers will have to make the trip to Spokane for the Northwest Conference postseason. Not what they wanted, but they're still alive. They still have a shot at an at-large berth as well with a phenomenal 2025 campaign. This is my first season on the call here for this Puget Sound Loggers volleyball squad. Really enjoyed myself. A lot of fun to watch this team. Talent up and down the roster. Great coaching staff led by the legend Mark Massey. And yeah, before we sign off, I'd like to thank the listening and viewing audience for following all the volleyball action and supporting the University of Puget Sound here in 2025. I'd like to thank my student helpers, specifically Maddie, Addie, and Izzy. I'd like to thank Athletic Director Chelsea Herman, Associate Athletic Director Shannon Purcell, and big thanks to Director of Athletic Communications Simon Ludke, his first season on the gig here with the Loggers. Simon, the octopus, doing 8 things at once, always helping me with the information, technology, and then some. Appreciate you, Simon. You're doing awesome. My main man, Mike Chavis, legendary public address announcer Larry Beck, my partner in crime here, keeping us correct as best we can with all the names, starting lineups, and then some. Got to thank Coach Mark Massey and his staff, and definitely got to thank this team for their performance in 2025. Entertaining product, competitive juice, all kinds of volleyball talent on this UPS roster. Finally got to shout out our 8 seniors one more time here for this home Loggers roster. Number 1, defensive specialist Akira Anderson. Number 4, outside hitter Aaron Fagan. Number 2, middle hitter Hadley Hazelden. Number 6, right side hitter and libero Chamberlain Farley. Number 8, outside hitter Mackenzie Leaf. Number 10, the setter Jordan Warner. Number 18, the setter and team captain Gianna Friendy. And number 37, middle hitter Skya Faber. Handful of those girls with a chance to come back next season due to eligibility status, but they were all honored here tonight on senior night. Get the 3-1 win to end the regular season. We wish the Loggers well on the road as they travel to Spokane for the Northwest Conference playoffs, trying to make nationals at the same time. Again, thanks for tuning into the coverage all season. Be sure to follow basketball season, which will kick off next weekend here. I'll be on the call for those games as well for both men's and women's UPS hoops. As always, thanks for being a UPS fan. Thanks for following the Loggers. Thanks for listening to me. My name's John Grobens. Good luck to the Loggers in the Northwest Conference playoffs. Peace.